Welcome to my channel.
I'm Akriti. Welcome to Akriti Kapitara. So, welcome inside MySQL, the next part of our series. So, in this, I will be covering about how we can install over there MySQL inside a window or the Mac, and I will be explaining you about a data structure, how we can structure over there a data. So, here we go. Let's begin that how we can install over there MySQL. First of all, open any window and then type over there MySQL community download. It's bit loading. So after loading this, you can find this one. So after installing, it going to be look like this. You have to enter a password and you will able to open this. So this will be a save option. When you click here, it will save your file. And this going to be like how you can select something and execute, and this like a cursor one if you're writing something, how it going to over there. And at the down here you will be writing the code, the orange pen area. At the down this area is going to be the output, this one the output, from where you can see the result. Now let's talk about a data structure. The installation part I had already explained. Now let's talk about data structure. I will be explaining you on my whiteboard that what going to be a data structure. So now inside data structure, we can divide a data structure into a two parts. Like we are just taking an example that we are having a table 1 and we are having another one that's going to be a table 2. Inside this, we are having different kind of data. So suppose this one having a different data, and on that one we are having different data. So I'm taking a shape a different. It will be easy to understand. So both the tables carrying a different information. So they are interact, like they are interlinked with the each other. Like example, class data, employee data, salary data. If we talk about college, inside college, they're going to be, let's take an example, a college. Okay. So there's going to be a college data. So inside the college, what the things going to be there? One thing is going to be a person, student name, fees, and the course. So here it's going to be a fees, then the student course, mainly going to be a student name. And one thing you can make student age. Okay. These are different kinds of the columns. So same way, if I want to make over there the rows and the columns, how the rows and columns going to looks like? Just removing this all. So I'm having this a box. Inside this, just dividing the area. So four box according to me it's enough. You can mention any other. So one going to be a roll number. Another one is going to be a name of a person. Another is going to be a class. One is going to be like one we can make gender. Over here we can make city because it's a small area. So yeah, we can mention city, we can mention gender. Okay. So in this, what things going to happen? So these are like a individual data. There's going to be individual data. This all line is going to be individual data. That means it's going to be a row. And this one is going to be a column. One column is for roll number, one column is for name. Now, how we can create over there a database? So let's see how we can create our first database. So for creating a first data, we have to make over there first SQL query. That going to be like how we can create a database. Now we'll be talking about that how we can add over there some kind of the code. So here going to be a db underscore name. Okay. So DB stand for database. Name is going to be like a person name, roll number, class, student, anything. Now, how we can create over there any kind of database? Then we'll be concentrating what kind of thing we want to add. So we'll be mentioning here, create a database. So we are creating a database of a college. Then user going to take a data from use college. Okay. Now let's talk how we can create over there our first table. This was left side was for SQL query. Now how we can create over there our first data. So first data we can create with the help of use DB, the database, then the name, then mentioning that we want to create over there a database. So table name inside this, they're going to, I am just writing a table name. It can be any name of table. Okay. Now inside this, we are mentioning that they're going to be a column. It can be any name of first column. Like we earlier discussed. It can be any type of data type. So same way I'm just doing a smart work, we can just copy it because I'm just explaining you that what kind of the things will be there. So yeah, over here it's going to be a second. Instead of one number, we can just put second. Then closing over there the parentheses. Now student table going to carry a different kinds of the things. Now creating a table student. Then mentioning inside, they're going to be ID. ID, always the person, roll number, employee ID will be inside a integer format. So it's going to be a primary key. Then, and what we need next? We need a person name. Name always will be in a VARCHAR. So it's going to be any kind of number we can put. There are the format of remembering the VARCHAR, format of int. Okay. Now age also inside a integer. We are just declaring that it's not going to be a null. Just closing a parenthesis and semicolon. This about how we can create our first basic of a table. Then I'll be telling you how we can insert a thing inside a particular row. That's all about this session. So I'll be seeing you in next video. If you are having any question, anything you want to ask, you can just drop a message in a chat. And inside a comment, I will be adding a SQL data type. So you can just have a look.